What's up, guys, and welcome back to So Many Parks. So today we are at CJ Barrymore's in Clinton, Michigan. Now this is another family entertainment center, but this one's rather interesting because it does kind of feel like a small amusement park, at least from here on the outside. I thought that it was going to be like a sort of indoor attractions with maybe a couple outdoor rides, but I mean, they got a Ferris wheel here, they got a large roller coaster. So yeah, I'm very interested to see what they have, but I'm probably most excited for the Saddle Sling here. I've been trying to get on one of these things for such a long time, and finally it seems like this will be the day that I get on one. It's a ride by Soaring Eagle. They're not typically common. It's sort of like a slingshot ride, but with this very unique riding position and restraint system. Should be quite interesting. So yeah, other than those things, I don't really know too much about it, so let's go check out CJ Barrymore's. And here's the main reason why we're here. And oh my goodness, these aren't the worst coasters I've ever ridden, but they do feel like they're falling apart. They are shockingly intense for their size, and there's just not many of these left in the world when they used to be the go-to looping roller coaster for sort of budget parks. Where are we going? Oh, we're already going. I rode a loop coaster, and this was actually the fourth Pinfari Cyclone loop that I've ridden. Let's see, I've done 2 in the Philippines and then 1 at Jolly Roger, so yeah, this is number 4. And just like all of those, These things, they are very janky. They feel like they're about to fall apart on you. But at the same time, they're not the worst attractions out there. Not like that's saying a whole lot. I wouldn't necessarily call them fun, but there are worse roller coasters out there. So anyway, we rode in the front row, and it was, I mean, it's exactly how I described it. Definitely not a destination coaster, but I mean, it is a looping roller coaster, so it's pretty darn intense. But then my friend Anthony, Airtime Monkey, he rode in the back of the coaster, and yeah, he did not have a lot of nice things to say about it. He said that the first drop is great. You really float out of your seat on that one. But then after that, it just smacks your head around, and he got a headache coming off of it. So yeah, if you do ride one of these, yeah, try to go towards the front. Let's get this over with. Actually, this is so many parks. I don't know if I have to be upset about these coasters in this series. 3 of the SBF Visa spinners in Myrtle Beach were bonkers. Yes. Never had I had so many positive things to say about these stupid things.
Oh, that's exactly like
Okay, we officially got the credit. Yeah. So far, so good. Lap 3. But at the same time, I think we got more than 9 laps. So.
Oh yeah. I think we're approaching. We are probably about the same.
Yeah. After the one at yeah. So, SBF Visa spinner, just an SBF Visa spinner. But we did get some decent spinning on this one, so I can't say too many terrible things about it. But yeah, this is a spin-off of so many parks, so I think I'm going to carry on the joke that these things are literally the devil in roller coaster form here on so many parks. Music too. So in the last So Many Parks episode, we did Glenwood Caverns, and I rode Crystal Tower, which is a Soaring Eagle drop tower. And if you don't know what those are, then this should give you a pretty good idea of it. The crazy thing about this is that you only have a seat belt, and on the older models, you only have 2 lap belts securing you in, so you feel very exposed. And then just like the Glenwood Caverns drop, you plummet on this thing. You basically just drop like a rock. Even though it's not the tallest drop tower ride, it is very intense. Really, really like these things, and I always try to ride one whenever I find one. All right. Whoa! Woohoo! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Dude, you can't see anything in front of you, above you, below you, to the left or right. It's like you're just literally tossed right into the sky. Okay, so the streak is officially over. I have officially ridden a Saddle Sling. Man, this thing was a lot of fun. The actual launch into the air is actually not that intense. It feels about on par with like your pretty standard slingshot ride, but it is all about those restraints. You feel so open. And like I said in the video, can't see any ride equipment in front of you, underneath you, above you, to the right or left in your sort of peripheral vision. It literally feels like someone grabs you by your shirt and just plucks you into the air like you're in Roller Coaster Tycoon. It is such a weird and unique feeling, and then the flips, they're probably the most visceral flips I've gotten on any flat ride attraction like this. So yeah, it's not the most intense ride, but man, those restraints and those harnesses are absolutely everything. Oh, yeah, it did.
So yeah, I wonder why it's like that.
Driving range.
Way shorter.
So that was CJ Barrymore's in Clinton, Michigan, and this was a very fun stop. Honestly, I was very surprised by how big this place was. I honestly thought that it would be like just a very typical FEC with maybe a couple outdoor attractions, but there's actually quite a bit of outdoor space. I mean, having 2 roller coasters certainly helps, and then the go-kart tracks, but yeah, this is actually almost kind of comparable to the Fun Spot parks. They may not have as deep a ride lineup, but I mean, they have a very solid set of attractions. And because it is sort of comparable to an FEC, it sort of has all the givings that go with it. Just a sort of entertainment complex that allows for a couple hours of fun for not too big a cost. That being said, I am very glad that I stopped in. The loop coaster was a very interesting coaster to say the least, but it definitely made the stop worth it, and especially the Saddle Sling. That was a lot of fun. So that's going to do it for CJ Barrymore's. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.